Hello and welcome to the Armory. Well, today what we got is another unboxing, and before we actually unbox this, we got this off Gunbroker. This is our little Christmas present to ourselves here, so all I've seen are the pictures of it, but the way it was described in the posting was it's in fair condition. But they made it sound it was like pretty bad. Like the finish is worn off. There's rust. There's pitting. So let's go ahead, get this unboxed, and see what we got today from our Gunbroker order. So looks like they capped the box here. Makes it a little easier. Trying to hide all personal information. And just for reference, today is Christmas Eve when I'm recording this video. So this makes a really nice Christmas present for myself. And I mean, this thing literally just got here. So this is a very impromptu video. So, alright. Nice little packing material. It's actually pretty cool. See how well they actually package it compared to like RTI and everybody else. Lots of paper I will reuse for when I ship things. I feel it. Oh, I feel it alright. Get some more paper out. Let's see if we can pull it out. Man, this is in there pretty good. They did not want this thing moving around. Oh. I would definitely say this is packed better than RTI. Ooh. Feel like I got the muzzle in. There we go, it's coming. They really did not want this coming out. Sorry about that, I had a little technical difficulty. Ooh. More paper, finally. I feel what's holding us up. It's the packing paper they use. Alrighty. Alright. There we go. We got it out. So the barrel's good, but the finish is in rough shape, is what they're pretty much saying. So let's just start. I guess let's start in the middle. Ooh. Can't wait to show you guys. There we go. We're getting there. So what we got, as you can see, is a Stevens 520 shotgun. You remember us from our last video where we were talking about an early 520. This one is a later 520. To be honest, I actually was looking for one of the early 520s, like the one we did for our customer. and can't find it. I looked. So we went ahead and got us one of the later model ones. And we'll get into that after we get all this packing material. They did a really good job with packing this. I'm not going to lie. I could probably learn a lot from this. Alrighty. And more saran wrap that I need for records. Yeah, finish on the stock is somewhat worn, but that's nothing I can't handle. We can do it. We can just do a cleanup on that. That ain't nothing. Come on, there we go. Put this in my pocket. We'll deal with that later. All right, now let's get the rest of this saran wrap off. There we go. So this particular one, as was described in the description on the side here, and I'll get a close-up for you. And it looks like this has been redone at one point in its life because the stampings have been really worn down. It says Riverside Arms Company, Chicopee Falls, Massachusetts, USA. Alrighty, so give us 1 second. We still have our customers 520, so let's get a few side-by-sides of the difference between an early and a later one. Alright, so the one we got actually has a shorter barrel, but that's no big deal. Pretty much the takedown is the same. I see a few differences here. If we look here, we can see the grooves on the early model versus on this later model are different. There we go. So we can go ahead and take this barrel off, take a look down it. So it is a shorter barrel. That's no big deal. So just like before, drop, pull. Ooh, this needs a cleaning. Alright, get towards the light. The barrel itself looks pretty decent. Alright, I'm gonna have to do a little research on some of this stuff. Like this compensator that's on it. Pretty interesting. Alright, now we talked in the last video on one of the big differences between early and later 520s being the slide release, whereas the early one, like this one here, has the slide release on the side of the receiver, allowing us to open and close the slide. Well, open the slide when it's closed. But this one has it where they moved it to, right here on the side by the trigger housing, and we're going to have that close up for you so you can see where the two different slide releases are located. But we are missing a few screws on this that are in the older version. One thing that is this bolt stop that sits inside. There's a screw that sits inside. That is no longer in this newer one. We also have another screw that's missing here. This screw's here. So we come back on this side, on the newer model, the screw that goes here, if I just can't remember off the top of my head what that was for, is also missing. Now, one thing I was curious about, and I didn't know, and I couldn't give an answer in our last video, is did this have an inertia block on it? That's a big question. Is does the newer model have the inertia block that the older model has? So let's find out. Obviously it's not loaded. I just put the barrel back together. Safety was on. Obviously our safety works. And no, it does not have the inertia block. So to answer the question, on the later model 520s, the inertia block was removed, which is why we're missing a screw in here somewhere. So the screw that held the inertia block in is now gone. Because, again, fire, nothing. Slide release, releases it. Here, we close it, fire, opens back up. So that is a change that they made in the later model. I'm actually honestly looking forward to getting this thing cleaned up and actually taking it to the range. So we will definitely do a video of shooting it at the range, because I got a few shotguns we're going to be taking out, to be honest. We're going to be getting a barrel extension for our Panzer arms, so we're going from that 5-round to the 7-round with it. So we are going to take it back out and do another review on it, because our original review, which was one of our very first videos, was very impromptu. We were just talking about our impressions of it. We're going to go a little more in depth this next time about when we actually go take it back out. I think we'll take our new 520 to us out as well. I do see a few things we can fix on this. We got some looseness, but the overall condition on this is really nowhere near as bad as it was described on the listing. Again, like the finish on the stock is worn. Very, very, very minor crack in the stock. Nothing that can't be repaired. Checkering is really good on this. I mean, this just really needs a cleanup, and if we really wanted to, we could go ahead and re-blue it. But I kind of like on these older shotguns, I mean, for a perfect example, our 1897. I like this worn look on these older shotguns. So I may just leave this as is and just use it as is. But we're going to look into some of the things like this compensator that's on it. We're going to look into that, see what we can learn about it, because we don't really know anything about it. But yeah, so I'm actually glad this actually came in when it did, because I'm actually able to do that side by side, showing you the differences between the new and the old, the newer and the older model. I mean, there's still a newer model, newer than this one, because like during World War II they were used by the military. You had the 520-30 model, then they went from the hump to a straight back. So I mean, there was changes throughout its life. The safety was moved from inside the trigger housing here to here, and then later on here. So yeah, we're gonna really get some more videos for you guys, because this stuff is like my favorite thing to do, is just clean up these old guns, shoot them, and bring them and just share what I got with you guys. So if there's anything you'd like to see, just let us know in the comment section. Anything on this wall. And if we don't have what you're looking to see, we're going to see if we can find it for you. I mean, there's some stuff I really want to get my hands on, but that's going to be probably years down the road just because of cost. But yeah, we're definitely going to be doing a shooting video on this. We are going to do a breakdown video of our 1897 at some point. Currently working on the video for a crate we're working on. We've been working on that as we've been working on the video on that as we've been working on it. But we also got the video for these two coming, and we got that Panzer Orange video that we're going to be bringing out for you. So hit that like and subscribe button, and follow us for more content. Also, we are now also on Rumble, so come check us out over there at the Armory Hub. And we will see you next time on the Armory.